A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic turn of events, Washington, D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser has publicly responded to President Donald Trump's recent threats to take federal control of the nation's capital. Bowser's comments come in the wake of Trump's directive to increase federal law enforcement presence in D.C. following a violent incident involving a former White House staffer. Bowser, defending the district's autonomy over its police department, expressed her concerns regarding the deployment of the D.C. National Guard and the rhetoric surrounding crime in the city. Last week, Trump announced a plan to bolster federal law enforcement in D.C., citing rising crime as a justification. A White House official confirmed the deployment of nearly 450 federal officers in the district, a move that has raised eyebrows among local leaders. In a social media post, Trump vowed to make the capital safer by addressing homelessness and crime, promising a detailed plan to be unveiled soon. During an interview on MSNBC, Bowser emphasized the importance of local control, stating, "I suspect that his announcement is that he is surging federal law enforcement, which he's talked about. He may talk about even larger numbers or longer periods of time." The mayor noted that while she is open to working with the president on shared priorities, what D.C. truly needs are more federal prosecutors and judges, alongside repairs to public spaces. Bowser took issue with comments made by White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller, who compared D.C.'s violence to that of Baghdad. "Any comparison to a war-torn country is hyperbolic and false," Bowser asserted, pointing to a significant decrease in violent crime over the past 2 years. According to recent district crime data, violent crime has dropped by 26% compared to the previous year, contradicting the narrative of a city spiraling into chaos. While acknowledging a spike in crime in 2023, Bowser reiterated, "We're going to keep talking to the president, working with his people on the issues that are high priority for him." Now, if the priority is to show force in an American city, we know he can do that here. But it won't be because there's a spike in crime. Trump's threats to deploy the National Guard have been met with resistance from Bowser, who stated, "They're not law enforcement officials. So I'm concerned about that. And I just think that's not the most efficient use of our Guard." The National Guard was previously deployed in D.C. during the protests following the murder of George Floyd, a controversial move that remains fresh in the minds of many residents. The president has also floated the idea of taking control of the Metropolitan Police Department, a notion Bowser firmly rejected. "There are very specific things in our law that would allow the president to have more control over our police department. None of those conditions exist in our city right now," she clarified, emphasizing that local governance should remain intact. In response to growing concerns about safety, D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith has implemented a juvenile curfew in the Navy Yard neighborhood, a move aimed at curbing late-night gatherings that pose risks to public safety. The curfew, which prohibits gatherings of 9 or more juveniles between 8 p.m. and 11 p.m., is set to last until Wednesday, with a citywide juvenile curfew also in effect throughout the summer. In a separate statement, Trump acknowledged Bowser's efforts but criticized her administration's handling of crime, stating, "She is a good person who has tried, but she has been given many chances, and the crime numbers get worse, and the city only gets dirtier and less attractive." This ongoing conflict between the mayor and the president underscores the tension surrounding crime management and federal intervention in local affairs. As the situation continues to unfold, residents of Washington, D.C. are left to navigate the complexities of safety and governance in their city. With the mayor advocating for local control and the president pushing for federal oversight, the future of D.C.'s law enforcement strategy hangs in the balance. Will the federal presence lead to improved safety, or will it further complicate the relationship between local and federal authorities? Only time will tell as both sides prepare for what could be a contentious battle over the capital's future. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.